Hey everybody, my name is Masterofroflness. Welcome to the War of the Worlds mod for Hearts of Iron 4. Now, I wanted to cover this for a while, but I kept getting pushed back. But essentially, it's kind of a retelling of the War of the Worlds story by H.G. Wells, in which Mars invades the planet Earth. Now, in the events of the book, I believe actually it doesn't take place on August 1939. It takes place like late 1800s. So, tech levels are a little bit off, but that's all good. Anyway, so this is the Martian invasion force. They got Martian tactics, masters of space, and interplanetary invaders. They can attack the Axis. They have the red weed, and invasion is their motto. So you could play as the Martian invaders, or you could play as one of the many nations that can defend against them. And if you want to check out what the world looks like, essentially Mars starts off in New Jersey, where most slime and villainy takes place. As you see, there's a bunch of modifiers that you have to keep in mind of, like distant capital, which means things are a little bit shit, and a bunch of other stuff. Unfortunately, the models aren't, like, changed up in this mod. However, there's a lot of new ideas that should make your experience a little bit more noteworthy. So in terms of research, we got plasma cannons already unlocked, and then we got handling machine, drones. Over here, we got the scout electric machine, and then afterwards, the guardian machine we can research. We already have the fighting machine. It can be upgraded to second generation. Maybe even the Tempest if you want that. And then the contingency. So good things all around. There's a lot of good stuff over here. You got a lot of different tech choices. Unfortunately, however, you do have stuff like carrier technology or carrier focus, which is a little bit like, oh no, that's what they meant by carriers. My bad. So yeah, a lot of these are really cool ideas to really play around with. What you could do is upgrade your economy really quick, and then possibly get orbital construction yard, which will prevent all human diseases. Now this is important because the thing that really destroyed the Martians in the books, which was kind of like a major plot point, and as you can see, some voices, so that's some pretty cool shit. One of the major plot points of the books is the fact that the Martian invaders were not defeated by man, but instead were defeated by a virus. So that is something to keep in mind about. We're going to have to worry about that in the future. For now, however, get concentrated in industry, and then could get out land doctrine, I suppose. Well, we already got like all the way to mobile warfare. Go down here. I wish there was like, I wish this was changed to like, I don't know, Martian warfare, but whatever. Wow, we don't have atomic research. I guess we don't really need it. Alright, so let's see. What else can we get? Right now, for military machines, we don't really need much. Fighting machine and then over to contingency might be the best idea. So let's go ahead and do that. And then over here for rules, we can get reinforce the new empire. We'll have to control New York in order for that to occur. We can do invasion over here, which would allow us to have some rocket sites. Now, import industry or import resources. Now, I think importing resources is pretty good, but industry is not bad as well. Let's look at the trade around here. Got steel, 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 aluminum, and steel. What else do we got? Is there any oil? Oil down here. Lots of oil in Texas. Alright. So maybe industry is pretty... maybe resources is pretty good. Considering that industry isn't too much of a problem. Alright, we can just put these guys right here. Okay. And now we can modify the government. We already have total mobilization, closed economy, and service by requirement. So what we could do is just make our guys a little bit more powerful. So we get stuff like increased armor support, we can get infantry upgrades, and then we can get air superiority, which would just dominate. Or we can get strategic bombing. With this human guy over here. He kind of turned tail. Now let's get air superiority. I love the look of these guys. Where are they from? Is this from the TV movie for War of the Worlds? No. It was from like... I'm actually trying to remember, because I thought I watched all the War of the Worlds like movies and stuff. But I know there were some on sci-fi that I might have missed actually. Okay, so let's get heavy tripod design. Good stuff. Oh, okay. And now, really, we don't need to fabricate claims on the US because we'll just be invading them soon. Our goal is to try and conquer Georgia. This is mostly because they will try and fabricate a disease in order to wipe us out. So, watch for it to fly. Actually, let me go ahead and do this. This is Georgia, right? Yeah. From New York, so I don't know shit about the rest of this country. Alright. A few hours are passing by. We still have New Jersey under firm control. Glory to Mars. There we go.
Yes.
We also have aircraft, flying machines, and interstellar bombers.
Awaiting command.
And here we just steamroll to victory. Now just imagine these as tripods. I know it's hard, but like just imagine. Use your brains and sort of go, oh, it's a tripod right there. Alright, let's see what we got missing. Flying machines. Alright, we'll get a couple of flying machines. Get some infantry equipment. Now here we can exterminate a good chunk of manpower for some weapons. And we can remove some civilian factories. Let's remove civilian factories and manpower for some tripods, which are your late game heavy units.
Yes.
Unfortunately, however, again, they still have the model of, like, I don't know, tripod unit. Okay, let me just build this right here. Fortunately, they have the model of a German super heavy tank. Tempest, right. Tempest would be right here, super heavy tank. Then next would be the interstellar bomber machine, which is, well, bombing machine, which is right. Yeah. What else are we missing? Handling machine, okay. Oopsie daisy. Handling machine, and what else? Support equipment. Okie dokie, artichokes. Oh, we got some anti-air that we need to produce as well. Anti-air, which is just a heat ray turret, and arty, which is just plasma artillery.
Awaiting command.
Let's have some more forces here. New York scouting party right here. As soon as we conquer Georgia, we'll be okay. So yeah, that's the one way the US can... Ooh, who dares wins. So that's the one way the US could just kind of like win against us, just by building a biological machine, or not biological machine, just by making a virus that'll just wipe us out. Alright, let me change it to right here.
Engaging target.
Alright, it seems that we've
Yes.
that another person has been added in. It's a tad bit unfortunate, but alright. Aggression packs. I don't really care too much about those. But I suppose I can sign a non-aggression pack so I don't have to fight them. And then I'll break them later. But if you must know, in the events of War of the Worlds, Mars actually invaded the UK instead of invading the US. I wonder if this was done for balance purposes. In the movies, they do invade the US, but I mean, that's like in the Tom Cruise movie and in the sci-fi remakes. So, I don't know. I don't really count those. But in the book proper, it's in the UK. In fact, there's like one scene where this giant battleship dukes it out with some tripods and kills like 2 of them, but then goes down afterwards. Send in the tripods. Okay, Georgia, there we go.
Awaiting command. Yes.
Here, I'm just gonna have to actually lead the charge right here.
Transfer.
Because we are way too slow.
Awaiting command.
Oh, don't send in horses at me. I'll crush you, human scum.
Receiving.
Okay, I'm in Georgia right now.
Channel receiving.
Where's this facility?
Yes.
Do I just have to scour all of Georgia? Is it the airfield? It might be the airfield.
Further communication required. Awaiting command. Channel receiving.
Okay, I'll just grab.
Proceeding.
That.
Human unit destroyed. Awaiting command.
Oh my god. This is so tense because I don't know where it is and I'm in Georgia. Is this not Georgia? Okay.
Channel receiving. Our machines are ready to attack the enemy. Yes. Awaiting command.
Where else could it be? Is it just like this area?
Further communication required.
Okay, we've captured all of Georgia. Alright. Hopefully that worked out.
Yes.
Right, so while we do this,
Channel receiving. Awaiting command.
oh, thank God.
Further communication required.
Now the way the humans are supposed to win in this scenario is just by raw force. They just gotta keep beating at the beaches and just hoping that they can win against the Martian machine.
Further communication required.
Since we're at war with now the Dominion of Canada. Actually, who are we at war with? That's a good question. Can I check? Oh, right. Oh boy, oh Nelly. A lot of countries. Yeah, we haven't lost much.
Units out position to begin the offensive. Further communication required. Our machines are ready to attack the enemy.
No, I got an idea. This entire area. I want to split the entire continent in half.
Awaiting command.
We're still getting import resources? Yes, we are. So we do have an extreme lack of resources right now. What do we need more of? it's just a giant slog through.
Further communication required.
I need you to eliminate this area really quick.
Channel receiving.
American swine needs to be evaporated. It's kind of cool looking at H.G. Wells' War of the Worlds actually even now. Looking at like sci-fi today, sometimes it can be a little bit generic. But like looking at the 1950s and seeing stuff like heat rays and death rays and all that shit, it's cool stuff. Why stuff like Mars Attacks will never seem like as old or as dated as it could be. Or okay, orbital construction yard really should be the ding that we should get. Wait, which one makes us immune to diseases? Oh, right, it already happened. Here, let's get reinforce the new empire.
Receiving.
Ah, isn't it beautiful? Look at this. My mighty empire has grown quite large. Invasion of the rest of the world will begin soon enough as well. Soviet Union might be an issue because they have like a fuckload of troops.
Receiving. Yes. Human unit destroyed.
It's funny, there were like quite a few tripods in the books that were annihilated. But the what was it? The aliens were able to like learn from their mistakes. Wait, do I not have that? Wait, I do. What? Scout machine. Okay. Non-aggression pact with Japan should be okay.
Yes.
Now, definitely, what was it? If I were looking for a challenge, I would not pick the Martians. I would pick like, you know, the US, for example, and try to beat them back, or Germany, or the Soviets, or, you know, a bunch of other like smaller nations. But this is just a way to kind of show off some of the gameplay. Isn't meant to be like a full-on hard challenge. Otherwise, I'd try to be like, I don't know, I'd try to be the Philippines and conquer America if I wanted that in a Hearts of Iron 4 game. Granted, it's gonna be really cool one day if he's able to like import models into this game. Why not? Alright. Attack the aliens. And also, the humans also get some, like, weird ideas as well. Pretty cool stuff. Alright, I'll hold off on that. Triumphant America. Let's hold off on that as well. As you can see, like, stuff like Invasion takes, like, 7 days to get and stuff like orbital construction yard takes 70. Oh, my green wheat and my red weed will just sliver all over this land. Interesting. Alright.
Yes.
So it seems like we've now invaded the UK. Wow, there's actually two sections to this invasion. That's actually fairly cool. Actually, come to think of it, in War of the World, okay. So actually, let me clarify something. In War of the Worlds, the entire planet is invaded, but the events of War of the Worlds are kind of told through us, by an individual who lives in the UK. So yes, everywhere is getting invaded, but it's just like the story of the UK.
Yes.
Good stuff, guys. Really good stuff. Get destructive weaponry right now, actually. So let's get orbital construction yard. I love how there are smaller conflicts going on while the Martians are invading. That's some good shit right there. Yeah, the UK should be ours fairly soon, actually. Just need to take over all these little spots here and there. Look at all these resources I'm getting. Ooh la la, 602 oil. Rubber should be... Where is rubber actually in the US? Oh, there's no rubber. Where does one get rubber? Wait a minute. There... Oh, two? I have to conquer, like, British Malay? Malo? Send in the tripods. Nice. Some M1 Grands. That's what we definitely need. Oh, the Martian invasion force has won the battle.
Receiving.
Let's conquer the entirety of the UK now. I mean, not the UK, the, Canada. Battle of Los Angeles. What battle? What battle? We have annihilated the humans.
Receiving.
You know what we should do? We should stage a invasion force from here all the way here. Yeah, that's what we should be doing.
Further communication required. Unit now in transit.
Oh, I messed it up already. Shit. Okay. Hold on a second, boys. Let's just gather these up right over here to the port. We got a bunch of fighting machines we need to get. There we go. I'll just break them at some point.
Units are in position.
Just take out Canada right now. They've existed for far too long. Is that an invasion force from France? Ah, it's a naval blockade. You know what?
Translating.
let's stage an assault on France, but I think I'm going to end this part off right here, actually. Let's get nuclear technology at least.
Receiving.
The German Reich. That's,
Awaiting command.
this is a civilization that needs to be kind of tempered, I think. Here, let's see if we can get a naval invasion going now. Wait, what? There are no units assigned to this order? What about the units that I selected?
Receiving.
Huh, okay. Well, I'll see you guys next time where we'll probably invade France and then we'll work on invading Malai. Or Mala, whatever. Bye-bye.